And welcome to another episode of Grind.Music.Repeat. It's your host, Draquan, HoodRockTV. You know what it is. Shout out to the city. Hey, yo, got a special guest today. Got a special man that you can speak to about thoughts. And even though his comedic level is out of this world, off of these charts, he just so real. You can always level with him, yo. Shout out to the Bishop Eddie Stutter, y'all.
Yo. I really appreciate you.
Yeah. So tell them where you from, like how we get to this start right here.
Well, I hail from the great city of Laurinburg, North Carolina.
Okay. Shout out to Laurinburg, North Carolina. We aiming live right now from Clinton, North Carolina on this side. So we linking up, building bridges. So so Bishop Eddie Stutter, like how we get that name right there? How do we grow into that?
I heard the call of God to preach, but I didn't answer it. But if you know God, God will keep calling you until he gets your attention. So instead of me preaching, I just pass out the same message through comedy.
Mm-hmm. That's dope. That's dope. So like as far as like getting started in comedy, like what's some of the challenges you faced? You know what I'm saying? As far as just was it like a rite of passage you had to go through, or like what kind of start? How we get that going?
For someone else, I would say start doing open mics.
Mm-hmm.
And always shoot your best shot regardless of who's in the room, because we are in a social media age, and even though you are at a show in Fayetteville, someone there could be live from Ohio. So it's in Fayetteville and Ohio at the same time. But me, I was found.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't wake up and say I was going to be a comedian. Some friends of mine, they were having a show and decided I'd be good, and I did it. And after that first laugh, I was hooked, and he now wrapping up close to 300.
That's crazy. So like, cause I see you post like a lot on Facebook and stuff like that, and I see that you be at a lot of events and stuff like that. So like, do you feel like putting a lot of those events together? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know you've been a part of that. So like, what it take to put some of those events together like that, to where you can get that longevity going on like that?
You have to have more than one trick in this business. Outside of being a comedian, that's the show part of it. The business aspect is being active, even though no one knows you have any involvement in it. Like, I don't want to try to carry a whole 1 hour show by myself. So if you break it up and get people to help you along with it, it'll help keep attention spans. You know what I'm saying? I'm just all over. If you see me at a show or on a flyer, I could be hosting, I could be headlining, I could be opening, I could be the stage manager. It's all aspects of the show, just so I can keep my hands in everything.
Yo, you cool. You really cool. Like, did they cut the lights out? Yeah, like, that's crazy. So like, So like when it come to like your kind of comedy, like that right there was crazy, bro. That was funny as hell, man. I could hold it in. So like when it come to your kind of comedy, like what's some of your influences that, you know what I'm saying, where you could bring that to people and present it in that fashion? Like, cause sometimes like the funniest jokes ain't always gotta be the content that you put into it. Sometimes it's like mannerisms or sometimes it's like that wittiness that you will have. Like, so what's some of your influences or where you get something like that going?
Oh my God, Red Fox, Bernie Mac. I'm actually going to put out a comedy album like Red Fox later on this year, just like he did it. His 28-minute Bernie Mac, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, Mike Hill.
Yeah.
I love Wanda Page.
Okay.
Dolomite, especially Rudy Ray Moore. I love Toasted.
Okay, so like who in your top 5 comedians then? Who you got?
My top 5. Okay. Who I get my influence from.
Dead or alive?
It would, if you is a little Bernie Mac, a little Ricky Smiley, a little Red Fox, a little Monique, and a little Dave Bell.
Okay. I can see that. I can see that right there. Like, cause I think like all of them names that you named, like they blazed their own trail in the, you know what I'm saying, the comedy community and stuff like that. And I know it was tough though, you know what I'm saying, for them to go through certain things as far as like transitionary periods, like, and then how real life is, and then being a comedian, you know what I'm saying? So like, what's some of the challenges that you think stand-up comedians face?
I am in the way of now, like people know when they call me, it's got to be money attached to it, but it's not Kevin Hart money now.
Yeah.
Like comedy is paying bills, but it's funding my lifestyle, and I am funny enough for it to fund that.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's slow first. It's slow at first. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, it was slow for other people. Me, I have been getting paid by as early as my 3rd show.
So you say that like that's having the business model already attached, or is that like a part of my worth into
A bit of both. A little bit of both. It for gigs. Like I don't do shows where it's 10 comedians there.
so like you say you host a lot of events too. Do you think like they are art to that, or just anybody can just, you know what I'm saying, come in and hold the event down like that?
It's an art to being invited back. Okay, prime example. Steve Harvey made one mistake by calling out the wrong name and hasn't hosted Miss America again, and that has haunted him after that. So it's an art to being invited back and doing it.
That's a lot, because there's certain ways that we apply ourselves in this game to where we could think about like a right now for like an instant gratification, but it's like when you play that long game, it's they different pieces still left on the board, so you could play more of a chess game rather than a checkers game. So like at your approach to like like let's talk about that. Like what's your approach to stand up? Like how do you approach, like if we got the house pack and they chant your name out before you get on the stage. When they call you out, you walk out. What's gonna be your approach? Like, what if without giving up your secrets, of course.
Well, you need. I'm gonna give you my basic recipe for sauce, and this is what I learned in college. And it's basically it's the standard format of writing an essay.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you basic sauce, just tomatoes, and then you add everything into it to make it your own sauce.
Yeah.
But me, I do every comedy set as if I am doing an essay. Introduction, opening joke, has to make me more comfortable. Main subject, three or 4 points in there. Inclusion.
Yeah.
Same format.
Okay.
Same format every time. And
yeah, same format every time. Dang. So like with your format, how you bring it and put it together, do you ever like experiment with new things and stuff like that? How do you work that thing in there? Like where there's some people where every time you tell that joke, I like that joke, but yeah. So like,
of course, all the time, because one thing about comedy is you always have to account for a variable change. Always have who could have a formatted show, and someone will say something out there that is funnier than what you are saying. You have to learn how to feed off that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so always, if you are always ready, you always have something quick with it to come back with.
Yeah. That's definitely.
I watched it called The Art of 16 Bars. Right?
Yeah. So what's that?
Right? And KRS-One said he can't freestyle. The documentary I got from Newport, actually, and KRS-One said he can't freestyle, but he will write general rhymes and just recall them as the fits. So yo mama joke can go over. Okay.
The rest of the year looking like what you trying to accomplish? Tell me about some goals. Like let's
oh man, oh man, hell, I don't book the boat. I booked the Royal Caribbean. I'm on the Oasis of the Sea for a week.
Dang. What you doing up there? What you got going on up there on the boat? On the Caribbean?
All expenses paid. All expenses paid. It's my first all exclusive flight, first live, all that included, and I get to come home with a bag.
Oh yeah.
So now that I know those things are out there, I gotta find more.
So there gonna be some performances on this boat.
Yes, sir. There are performances on every boat that's out there on the water.
Yeah, that's man. So how do that make you feel? Like you ever been at sea before?
I have been on a yacht, but not a cruise liner.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So I'll probably have a little bit of nervousness attached with that. I mean, I flew before, but like just being on a boat in the water, man. I tell you this though.
Oh yeah, I'm out
any
there.
lady named Rose, get away. Don't run into
I've got
predators.
2 shows.
I still ain't know
I've got
what you
2
did.
shows over. I've got 2 shows over that week, and I'm part of the excursion package in
Okay.
the Bahamas. I've got one pop up on the beach in the Bahamas.
Okay. Dang. Yeah, man. Hey, we
Yeah.
got to get some visuals on that right there. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be something right there, man. You got them. I know you had them people going crazy down there. I know that'll be something right there. We got to see that.
Let me
Yo.
tell you something. The internet is gonna be so sick of me when I get out there on that water. I'm gonna have my sleep time on live.
Okay. So what's some events that we got planned out for Lando? Like we in the month of June. You know what I'm saying? Like some people now this the half of the year mark. You know what I'm saying? Some people will mostly be like, oh well, I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna get ready for next year. Nah, man, what you got planned for the rest of this year though?
I'm already booked. I'm already booking into here. Look, get me. You got to get me early, because I always have at least 2 or 3 things going on, and I always take the bigger payday.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm booked. Like,
Do it for the money.
That's what it's all about, bro. That's what it's all about. Yeah. There is something going on every night of the week in North Carolina alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just have to find what's paying and also have something worth buying.
Powerful. That's a powerful message right there, bro. I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. Yeah. So let's get a little bit of that music though. So how you feel about the state of the music game though, as far as like, you know what I'm saying, on your end, like performing and doing showcases and stuff like that, because you see a lot of that too, or what you do.
Yeah, and I don't like people that lie in music. Yeah, ain't no reason to it. Like oh my God, when I first started out hosting, I was going through 10, 20, 25 acts a night. Mm-hmm. And out of 10, 25 acts, only 3 or 4 of them are actually real, actually about their life. Like if you listen to people's rhymes, they rapping about foreign cars, but you got dropped off here.
Yeah, man.
You got on $1,500 shoes, but you need a ride to get home. Like drive them Balenciagas home. So that's why I deal with people like you who do realistic rap.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I couldn't drive them Balenciagas home like that, man. Nah, I don't think that'll work. You might need to write that down too, bro. That's crazy right there.
I have said that before. I said, yeah. That's why it's coming out original. Okay. You don't have to lie about it. Like people, they see me out here, and my whole act has came over time. Nobody know when I first started doing it in my good court jeans. I had to build up to the suits.
Yeah.
They didn't know when I had to break down an outfit with a breeze because it's my last clean pair of pants type. But the show must go on.
That's crazy, yeah. But I mean, that's the extent you'll go to get it done.
Get it done. I promise you. Of getting it done.
Yeah.
But
so look, man. here on Grind Music Repeat, we like to close it out with some motivation. You know what I'm saying? You want to, you know what I'm saying, send some love to somebody or something like that, yo. What you got for
First and foremost, shout out to Lady Bishop. That's my ace boom coon. She's always around in the background. And then shout out to my boys. Shout out to Stutter Nation, the Promised Land, the Diamond Mine. Big shout out to Hood Rock TV. I thank you for allowing me on this.
Yeah.
And I'm in this or in with this, and I'm gonna come from Luke because it's something very powerful that Luke said that we can apply to our life today. And if you aren't careful, you gonna miss this. But Luke, in his infinite wisdom, was prophetic when he said this. And it is a testament to what we should keep in our hearts every day.
Okay.
And I'm pulling this directly from Luke, okay? And Luke said, don't stop. Get it. Whatever it is, don't stop. Get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you you was gonna miss it.
There you go. Yeah. Yo, man. Yo, big shout outs to Bishop Eddie Stutter, man. Shout out to the Stutter Talk TV crew. Shout out to the Stutter Nation, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching and paying attention in local surrounding areas, man. Hey, we rocking on a whole lot of levels right now, yo. Y'all just pick up on the game and we're gonna keep dropping it off for you, yo. Hey, man, yo, love and motivation, bro. More power to you, bro. We're gonna find another way to keep rocking, and I'm gonna get with you again, yo.
I'm coming after you here in July, so be ready for that.
Okay. Yeah,
and I appreciate you, sir.
Oh yeah, and we out.
We out.
World Series law #1.